what is your concern level for Trevor Lawrence and the lack of protection that he has, especially with the loss of Etienne?
Yeah, Etienne is a great player, and you got to say Etienne Jr., it's listed like that for a reason, so I know it means something to him. But him being out for the entire year, when you have a team that has, won one game and you got Swagoo over here saying, okay, they'll win 2 games this year, if they're losing talent. So Trevor Lawrence comes in, he gets his buddy from Clemson. They're going in there together to try to change things, and now Trevor Lawrence feels like, man, I'm by myself once again. The Jaguars do have talent. We do know that. But they just haven't been a very good team. So Urban Meyer's got his hands full. But, in the draft, he didn't play Travis Etienne that much anyway and had everybody confused as to when he was going to go in the game. So him not being there, having James Robinson there as a running back, one of the greatest undrafted running backs of all time, doesn't hurt. So I think it hurts them in a sense. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to truly affect Trevor Lawrence's development all that much.
And let's not forget, for a team that needed a lot of talent, they spent a first-round pick on Etienne, and he's not playing this year. So, Swag, I got to ask you, you talked about this a little bit. You're worried about the coaching staff. What do you think about the offense and how this coaching staff is handling it?
Well, one, my big dog Jeff Saturday on here, if you don't have O-line, you ain't going to win a damn game anyway. So hopefully they can figure out how to make that better because the Saints tore them up. And listen, when you have a rookie quarterback and he's not only trying to figure out the game, the speed, and all of the things that come along with playing on this level, Trevor Lawrence at Clemson sometimes played 5 or 6 games in a row where they knew they were going to win by 50. Well, that ain't the case in this league. So he's going to have to carry a lot of this pressure because let me go back to what I saw in that preseason game. I watched Trevor Lawrence come off the field after being pressured and sacked and hit. And his coaching staff looked like they had absolutely no answers for what was happening to him out there. That's my concern with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes, the offensive line is an issue. Hopefully they'll be better. They had 3 starters out in that game. But the bottom line is this. If you don't have a plan for this young man who is crazy talented, it doesn't matter how good his skill set is. These defenses and defensive coordinators will eat him alive. So Urban Meyer, Bevel, all of those guys over there, y'all better help this young man because based on what we watched against New England, it's a problem right now.
And Jeff, you know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of, we obviously know how tough it was for Peyton Manning first year, but then I think of a guy like David Carr who took all those hits, as tough as it was for him. What is the risk of this season with Trevor Lawrence not having the protection he needs, not having the situation he needs? If things go south quickly, what is the risk to this young man?
It's enormous. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, listen, I played for Tom Moore, who has won Super Bowls as an offensive coordinator with the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Colts, and now even the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last year on Bruce Arians' staff. And let me tell you how he started every meeting. If you can't protect it, you can take all those plays you've designed and you can do something nasty with them. I'm going to say it like this, just throw them away because they don't mean a thing. You have got to protect your quarterback. When you talk about Trevor Lawrence, you need to make sure both of your tackles can be strong. If not, give them help, whether it's tight end, running back, whatever it is, and then plant in your quarterback head. 1, 2, 3, throw it away. The next play is more important than anything you can do on this play. Because like Swagoo said, you ain't winning but a couple games this year anyway. So understand your progression depends on your health. That means 1, 2, 3, throw that ball away, make this thing happen. Make decisions quickly, make them efficiently. Do not put your body in harm's way. But I'm telling you, when you looked at what they did against the Saints, you can't take that many shots. And everybody, listen, this ain't
no, man.
Everybody in the NFL can rush the quarterback. And when they find out you can't protect them, you're in a deep hole. So you know right now they're struggling in that portion of your offense. You better run the ball effectively and protect your quarterback however you have to, and don't worry about the rest of your game plan.
So, Robert, you were once in similar shoes.
Y'all see that energy? Y'all see that energy coming off Jeff Saturday when we start talking O-line? Because it's serious. It's serious. That man had to protect Peyton Manning. It was not a game.
Yep.
My bad.
Robert,
that's right.
Go ahead.
Robert, you were in Trevor Lawrence's shoes. You were a guy who came in the league, expected to start. But what advice would you give to Trevor Lawrence, given the situation, losing Etienne, in terms of how he needs to approach this season?
Yeah, for Trevor Lawrence, he can't worry about what any of us up here are talking about right now, right? He can't listen to the pundits. He can't listen to the outside noise. He's got to understand that every single day he goes into that building, he has to try to get better, right? We hear guys talk about go 1, 2, 3, throw the ball away. I don't know a quarterback in the league that thinks like that, right? But at the same time, you have to understand when to take your chances, right? When to take your chances. Peyton Manning never said 1, 2, 3, throw the ball away. He said 1, 2, 3, let me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can tell you right now, quarterbacks they'll go through their mind process and say, okay, I don't want to get hit on this play. They're trying to win the football game. You know what I mean? It's your job as an offensive protect us. Our job to execute the play. So if we can't execute the play, somebody loose or we don't have opportunities, throw the ball away then.
Guys, I got it.
Any here thinking that he needs to throw the ball away because, oh my goodness, I don't want to get hit, he's not going to be successful.
I played with a dude 13 years, just got inducted to the Hall of Fame, and he did say 1, 2, 3, throw it away. And in every practice, in every blitz drill, Tom Moore would be back in the background screaming the same thing when that blitz guy came free. Ask Peyton Manning about talking to Archie about getting your body beat up as a quarterback and not being able to go fulfill what you can go do. You know your team ain't solid, bro. You understand your offensive line is going to be leaky. You better make sure you protect you for the future to come and understand what that thing really looks like. Look, with all due respect about holding the ball and doing all that kind of stuff, for what? For an extra 2 yards? You can look at Peyton Manning. Even sacks he took playing against the Jets, Bart Scott coming free. Hey, man, don't take that shot. Live to play the next play. That is important. I'm telling you right now, you call him. We can call him on my phone. 1, 2, 3, throw it away is embedded in his mindset, and he understood how to win football games, and that was it. Tom Moore, and let me tell you, Tom Moore didn't change that for Tom Brady either. Go down there with Clyde Christensen and Tom Brady and tell me how much time. That dude understands about sliding in the pocket, but he also understands some plays ain't worth it. And you got to teach that to a young rookie, so you better put in his mind if you want him playing for the Jacksonville Jaguars next year or the year after.
Hold on. See, this is what we gotta understand, Jeff Saturday. That guy runs a 4.2 that said that. The dude,
that's right. That's right.
Ran a 4.2.
That's right.
So he has a whole different premise. Like I played with the 1, 2, 3, get rid of it too. As far as Tony Romo, who had a little escapability, but we all know he back injuries, crack ribs, like that became his philosophy as time went along as well. But you know, when you got these guys that's uber athletic and they've been blessed to run as fast as a cheetah, they look at things through a different prism. But I like to hear what Robert got to say about that, man, because it is interesting when you look at today's NFL with all of these pass rushers that are 4.4, 4.5, and you have a scheme not only that looks bad right now, as well as an offensive line. But I understand both of you guys' point, looking at it from two different prisms, but I want to hear Robert what he got to respond to that, because I played with a guy that eventually throughout his career became a 1, 2, 3, I'm getting rid of this thing, as opposed to letting J.J. Watt decapitate me.
Correct. So what I would say, Jeff, in all due respect, it's not Saturday, it's Wednesday. So when you talk about and Tony Romo, 1, 2, 3, throw the ball away, I agree with you in situational football. You do have to make sure you're available for your team. But if I'm an offensive lineman, which I've never been a day in my life, if I got Aaron Donald across from me, I might in my mind know, like, okay, this is going to be a tough down. But if I'm thinking already I can't block this guy, you're not going to block him. So for Trevor Lawrence, he can never drop back to pass and think to himself, I don't want to get hit. That's what I'm saying. It's not that the play's not there, guy barreling down on you, throw the ball away. We've all been there. I've done that, even though I can run 4.2. But when you talk about your mindset, when you go back to pass, your mindset cannot be one of fear. Herm Edwards said it himself. You play to win the game. That's what Trevor Lawrence is trying to do. He's not playing to go 1, 2, 3, throw the ball away. He's playing to go and win the football.
And Jeff, let me jump in here because I think Jeff, I want to give you the last word. Go ahead.
Hold up. What offensive line do you know that can hold off Aaron Donald or any of these dudes Right. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. That's a long time to be blocking that dude who's 285 pounds and runs a 4.4. Like, that's a long time. Like, I'm not trying to say you go back and play scared, but you better understand rhythm football in the NFL, because that thing won't float very long. I'm just letting you know, man. Like, there's a reason these guys have played forever in the NFL. Drew Brees, no different. You better protect yourself, understanding what that looks like.
In a different way than I'm talking about 1, 2, 3. I'm talking about 1, 2, 3 in progression. It sounds like you're talking about 1, 2, 3 as in seconds in the pocket. No, Trevor Lawrence can't hold on the ball for more than 3 seconds or 4 seconds in the pocket, but he doesn't need to go into the game thinking, I got to go 1, 2, 3 in my progression, throw the football away. He needs to think, what's the coverage? What play am I running? How can I attack this defense? And then get the ball out of his hands.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.